It's been it's been a while. It's really has been a while since I have streamed or done anything. Because it's just the holidays. I'm sure people, understand that it's just, a lot of things are happening right now. Because you have Christmas, people are busy, and then you have New Year's. So it's just been busy. I haven't been hosting events. I just been just relaxing myself, praying, and looking over, thinking about what happened this year, and also looking forward to the next year. This is what I'm going to be talking about in the podcast. It's just things that have happened this year, and things that I would like to happen for next year in 2022. Because 2021 wasn't. It was okay year. I wouldn't say it's the best year of my life, but it was an okay year. Um, so, to start off this year, this is where the ministry kind of just fell apart. At the beginning of this year, I was still in college, by the way. I was merged with another Christian Discord server, and we were talking, saying like, "Hey, this is gonna help. We're gonna be able to advance the ministry." And I was like, these are like, they all sound like good ideas. They did. They sound awesome ideas, but I feel like they just wasn't executed correctly or that well. Of being as executed, because the community that I had before merging, apparently they didn't like the community as much. It didn't feel like they wanted to even talk to that community. Um, and they kind of hardly talked. Um, and then people from this community was supposed to be interested, but it didn't seem that way. And then, blah, 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 on and on. And then I had an outburst with the person that was owning the server, the one that we merged with. And we kind of just had a fallout. And that's when the ministry started to really fail. And that was the beginning of this year. That was a terrible time. That was really terrible. Everybody was like, for the unmerged, be like, yeah, we'll be back in our own server. Yeah, we'll be able to do this. Yeah, we'll be able to do so much. And then most of the people left. I lost so many people and staff that used to be active. Like, I just lost it all. And it was coming to a point where I was just, people telling me, you need to stop doing ministry, you're going to fail as a ministry leader, you can't lead these people whatsoever, what are you doing with your life? You don't know how to correct them, you don't know how to train them, look at your life. And it was just making me think about the ministry as a whole. Because I do feel like God is guiding me to do this. I really do feel that way. That God is really guiding me to continue this. But it has been a very difficult thing throughout this whole entire year. Also, that's not the only thing that happened. After the merge, I also met a girl that I'm currently dating. So I got a girlfriend on my personal life. And she began to be part of the ministry a bit more and more, which I'm very thankful for. I'm very thankful for everything that she has done, for me and for this ministry. I'm like very thankful. Like this webcam right here. You can see me 10 times better. There's no dead pixel, and that because I have an awesome girlfriend who gave me this as a Christmas gift. So I'm really thankful for that. I'm really am. But if we just look at, if we just look at what's been else happening, it's just been on a slope, a spirally slope down in the ministry. It's just been slow, and everything that it's been doing, it's just, how can I put this into words? I'm trying to put this into words, and I just don't know how to really put them into words. I accidentally left Discord. Like, it's just been on a slow pace. We did host Winter Game Con. That was after the merge process, and that was in February. And not a lot of people showed up at the Winter Game Con, and I really enjoyed it. And then we did it again in the summer, and I got on the first day I got a good people showed up, and there was some hype. People were having fun and stuff like that. And then after the first day, something happened with my girlfriend's family, and then her friends and stuff just didn't want to come. So the first day went well, and it just, like, I feel like they can be improved, which that we were going to talk about that for the next year, for this year coming up. So this ministry has just been slowly going anywhere. Hardly gaining people, hardly losing people, hardly activity, and it's just it was a difficult year. I'm not going to say it was the best year for this ministry. It has been a very difficult and bumpy road, and it's very hard to keep on going when you don't have that support. And then I did mention I was going to college. And that I did get my degree. I think I took pictures of it and showed it off. And I was hoping to get a job. I was hoping to finally teach at a school. I couldn't teach at a public school because I didn't pass the practice. I got a bachelor's degree in history. So I was hoping, when I was talking to my advisor, last time I talked to my advisor, was you can be able to teach at a private school. And I was like, alrighty, okay, that's the path I'm going to choose, because I didn't get the GPA high enough to be exempt from GRE to go straight into into the master's program. So I called up several schools, and it didn't go well. They wasn't really looking. There was one that was really looking for a chemistry teacher. I would fail that class. I would fail the students in a heartbeat, because I'm not good with chemistry. Like, period. Chemistry has never been for me. So it just kind of was like, okay. And then I was like praying, asking God, what should I do? What is what you want me to do? And he just wanted me to focus on this ministry. And I was like, okay. But it's, like I said, it felt like it wasn't even going anywhere. I'm not trying to be down or negative on this ministry. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be down on this ministry. I'm not trying to be negative on this ministry. I love this ministry. I still talk to people in this ministry. It's just been a very slow growth. Because I'm trying to figure out, what does God want to do with this ministry? What does He want to do? And I was trying to just put my focus into the ministry. And then I talked to this dude. This is another thing that happened this year. He gave me resources, which I believe I showed off. Which a Bible and a few books to help to dive into the Word and possibly be able to preach it better. And I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to really preach it better for people to understand it, not to bore people, because I don't want to bore people. I don't know if this is boring either. So I don't want to bore people. I don't. Because I know how some pastors just sit there and they will just like talk your ear off and you just want to sleep. Let's be honest. I've been to those. Where those pastors are just not interesting enough and you just want to fall asleep. It's boring. It's dull. Sleeping. Oh, I'm just going to watch the next person. I don't want to watch this person. So, he gave me resources and try to help. And then, also on the lines of that, there are several churches that is without a pastor. And to me, that's sad. That is really, really sad. To hear that. It is sad, devastating. And I keep on asking myself, does God want me to be a pastor? Do God want me to be a pastor? I haven't felt that. I was even thinking of seminary school, and I still don't know because of how much. Like, I do study God's Word, don't get me wrong, but I was struggling in those History 4000 courses. Like, that's why my GPA kind of just dropped a little bit here and there, because those higher courses are very difficult. They was not the easiest thing in this whole entire world whatsoever. And if I jump from that to seminary school, I don't know if I will last. And that's what scares me about seminary school, and that I don't feel called to go there. So that happened. Focus on college for half of this year. And for the other half, just mainly focus on the ministry, focusing on improving here and improving this online ministry. For anyone that's interested in, because I know this is not everyone's cup of tea. If you're listening in, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, because it's not. Not everyone's Christian. Not everyone's interested in this. That's completely understandable. I met people that's not interested, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's completely fine with me. To be completely honest with you, that is fine. But it's just, how do I put this? Difficult. Because I wonder, about this online ministry. I do. I ponder, and I wondered, and I sit here thinking and praying what God wants for this ministry. Because there's been a lot of times, and I even have proof of it, there's a lot of times I have been sad about this ministry. I keep thinking, maybe those people are right, maybe this ministry is doomed to fail. I didn't even feel like I get along with Christians that much either, because I seen stupid debates happen, and stuff like that, and it's just, it wasn't a great year for this ministry. It just wasn't. We did gain a few new people, and we did have somewhat of active before the holidays hit. I met a person, Spirit, he goes by, and he became a first staff in a very, very long time. And he was helping me doing the Christmas montage. That is still not here yet. That whole week that we did all of that, because there was a lot taken out of me. It really was. And he's been coming to the fence. He even applied. He said he want to help out in whatever way he can. And I appreciate that. I really do. This is not the most active community out there. Like, let's be honest. Well, I noticed that when the holidays hit, but even other times, it's just not that active. which is it is understandable. So, but I'm gonna keep on going with this ministry because I know that's where God is calling me to, and that leads up to what is the plans for next year. What is going to happen next year for this ministry? Is there anything that's going to change? Is there anything that's going to do anything? What is the strategies? Well, if you missed out on the Christmas party week, I prayed about it, and God has given me a vision for the next year of what He wants to do and how He wants to accomplish it. So, right now, I want to be able to start doing one of them is day-to-day ministry. That's the most important factor of the 6 points is day-to-day ministry. That's why I have several groups, but no one's been signing into them. Like, I don't know if just people not interested, people don't have time, or any of that, because I know there's a bunch, within Discord, on the platform, as some of y'all that may not be aware of this platform, there is a bunch, and I mean a bunch of other Christian servers, and possibly ministry servers, and possibly even church servers. There is, Discord, there's a lot of different servers that you can join. A lot of different types of them that you can join if you want to. So, I had these groups to be able to help them out and also include a bit more adding on to our Bible tools to even help others out. Because we're supposed to be hearing the gospel, being discipled, being cared for, and training others. And also helping to discover their purpose, because there's some people that struggle going, what is my purpose in life? What should I do? What does God want me to do? Because I'm pretty sure all of us ask that question in our life. What does God want me to do? What does He want me to do? How can I bring Him glory in what I do? And it says in Matthew, our mission is to go, therefore go, disciples of all nations, baptize them in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That is our mission, and we're supposed to make a difference in the world. And even back in Acts, they were meeting every day. Churches today only meet like Wednesday and Sunday. That's the reason why I like, when I was on campus, those ministry places, they were open all day. And that is what I like. You could be able to meet every day. It doesn't have to be, here we come Wednesday or Sunday or in a special event. It wasn't like that back then. And that's what I would like, for the next year to come. I don't know if we're going to have a physical place, but there are some things that's going to help with that. House church. If you've never heard of it, people go into their house, probably eat food, worship, and do a Bible lesson or a sermon, and then just fellowship in their homes, in that home where other people are interested in this ministry. So I would like to do that. Have like watch parties, put it on the big screen in the living room, make sure you have your Doritos, your Mountain Dew, and all that stuff. And to be able to have that in real life connection. We're not going to stop online. Because this could be for people that's just too far away and stuff like that. But this could honestly help. Be like, hey, I'm having a house party. There's this sermon that he does every Saturday night. And like, boy, you gotta go listen to him. He says some stuff on there. Man, you just gotta listen to it. And then y'all can hang out in Discord in real life or just in real life after it. I think that would really help this ministry, and that's up to y'all if y'all want to be able to, do that. I would love for people to do that. Also, another thing that I'm hoping in 2022 is like in real life meetups. I know three people, that's including my girlfriend, that is close. Actually four people. Some of these people that I meet that was on campus that's in this ministry. So we could do an in real life, meetup, and possibly hold like a booth or a table explaining, hey, this is our online ministry, this is what we do, like doing it at a church, explaining what we do, and if you're interested in this, and all this stuff. I haven't really contacted those people because I know it's just the holidays and it's busy. But that's the thing that we're hoping, and that comes into another possible thing to do in real life game con. Possibly not in the winter one since it's so close, but possibly in the summer. I'm still working on trying to see if we can possibly do it. I'm hoping to do it at a church, if possible, or maybe somewhere else. But to be able to bring that in real life connection, because some people may not like online connection and prefer in real life connection, which is understandable. In real life, you're talking to someone, you get to actually see that person. It's not beyond the screen in a Discord, VC, and stuff like that. So that's gonna be the things that's things that's happening this year, and also to make the production better. The internet just sucks. It's just really random, It really is, and it frustrates me. It frustrates me. And everything that I do, it just really frustrates me, and I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Sometimes it'll be good, sometimes it'll be bad. It's like does whatever it wants to do, and I just don't know how to improve on that right now. But I know that I can possibly improve the background, because right now it's just bland. I was thinking about hanging up some posters, like maybe something like right here, even putting something on my closet doors possibility, to make it more gaming related, so that people can see it. This is gaming related. This is what we're gonna do, and I'm like, cool, yeah, so that people may be interested in this and like, ooh, that's gaming. I'm interested in it. Ooh, Metroid. I still need to get better at Metroid Dread, actually. Whoops. I've been playing Resident Evil. There's been a big winter sale, so I don't know how many of y'all been taking part of the winter sale, but there's a big Steam sale going on right now. Not going to end until January the 5th. But yeah, that is things that we want to improve next year. And possibly when we go and reach out all nations, I was thinking of trying to stream it on Facebook and YouTube. But the internet may not agree with that, so that might actually change. We don't know that 100%. Because I know some people may not like Discord. I know some people may not even like Twitch. And that's understandable. That is completely understandable. And we could just do it on Facebook, YouTube, because it says, therefore go, and disciple of all the nations. We shouldn't be just limited to 2 platforms. We shouldn't be. It says in the Bible to go, therefore, all nations. So the way we're going to be doing it is going to other platforms. So I don't know about the whole internet. We'll just have to see. But that is for the future for this ministry. And honestly, I'm hoping that it will be better. Um, we will just have to see and wait of all that, because it's not going to happen just day one. Once in 2022, all this is going to change. It's going to take some time to adjust and try to do them. It's just gonna take time to be able to do all that. So that is for the future for this online ministry. For me personally, I don't know, because I feel like God wants me to do this ministry. Like, He has given me so much to be able to try with this online ministry. I know I haven't done my personal streams in a while. I know I haven't done anything with my personal YouTube. I mean, if we go and look, I mean, I have written a book. It's been sitting there. I've been thinking about doing a sequel. Was planning on doing a Pixar fan fiction, but some people didn't seem interested in that. So that's kind of just... I have posted the book in Discord if y'all are interested in Discord. I mean, I know Discord may not be for people, but if you're interested in our Discord server, there it is. So, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I posted the book there, and possibly going to start writing the sequel, probably soon. I know my girlfriend's really interested in it, and she said that her mom could possibly edit it. I'm not entirely sure. I have also this year, on my personal self, which I didn't mention, I was looking at other gaming programs to actually make your own video game, and some of these just look really difficult, because it takes coding. That's number one, coding, and it just looks complicated. Like, I'm just sitting here watching like a YouTube video, and I'm like, bruh, I don't know if I can do this. There are simple ones like Mario Maker. It doesn't require coding. You get to place your level, be really creative with your level, with all the stuff that has been given to you to try to make it unique, so it's not like other levels on Mario Maker 2. That's what I was trying to do, but I feel like that's making my levels hard and was just frustrating me. I know there's another program called RPG Maker, which will look like old school Final Fantasy RPG, but I don't have a story in mind. I really don't. I try to think that certain other RPGs didn't do. I kind of want to have multiple endings. What could it be? I have no idea, so I just kind of stopped, because I just couldn't really think of anything. I don't want to copy from another RPG. That I do not want to do. I want to make it unique, but it comes with a lot of creativity, and I don't know if that's the thing. I did do a customizer of Link to the Past, but nobody, not a whole lot of people are interested in that old game and playing where the items are placed. It's not technically my game. I have looked into Game Builder Garage, another Switch game, and that looks heck of a complicated. It looks great, but it was hurting my brain. There's also Amnesia Custom Story. I do have like a small house. It's supposed to be a small story. It's not like big, adventurous story. It's really not. It's just kind of short. Like, it will last you maybe about 3 hours or so, and that's about it. But there are some coding, some scripting involved, and I don't have the puzzles laid out, and that's going to be the difficult part, is doing the puzzles within it and testing it. And I don't know how many people are interested in it, since not a lot of people play Amnesia anymore. It kind of just, died out. So, those were things that I was looking into. Besides doing this ministry, I was looking into them and was thinking of, I could possibly do that, I could possibly do that, and I could possibly do that. Because it seems possibility. It really did. But it's just a lot of thinking and brainstorming. Other things that I would like to do is enter into tournaments. I know I've been practicing Metroid Fusion, and I also learned that they did host their first ever tournament. And some of these players look much better than I am. Already off the bat, when I thought I was, better, but apparently I'm not. So, I might have to practice a bit more. But that's the thing that I would like to do, is enter into these tournaments. Because that could really help outreach for this ministry. And plus you get to win, prizes and stuff like that. But to be honest, I just kind of wanted to show my skills. So I would say for next year is hopefully to write a second book. Don't know if it will be finished. Keep on doing the ministry and stuff like that, and hopefully looking for other opportunities that arise in 2022. Like I said, I'm looking really forward for this ministry in 2022. I feel like God is really going to push this ministry forward. And 2022 can be such a better year for this online ministry than it was in 2021. Because that was the biggest downfall. Yeah, that's about what I want to talk about in this podcast, was just the past, looking at the past, and then kind of explain the future for this online ministry. Because I'm only looking for other ways to outreach, to tell people that is interested in this online ministry or not. Like I said, it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's not. It's not. I'm gonna be honest with myself. It's not everyone's cup of tea. So. But yeah, I'm probably going to start writing at least the second book, and hopefully to improve the first book. Making a game, I don't think that will happen this year. I really don't. I mean, I could go back to Mario Maker 2 and finish up my levels and then make a world, but I don't know how many people would honestly play it or find it. Because I haven't made a level in such a long time. I really haven't. Drinking a Coke here. I could go back looking at Game Builder Garage, but only people that have the game. That's the thing with these games. But with RPG Maker, all you have to do is just have a PC, and I can just give you the game and you can just play it. Because RPG Maker, you could probably run it on a potato. But that's only for people that maybe be interested in old, Final Fantasy RPGs. Like I said, I would have to really sit down and just think of a story and all that stuff. I don't know if I can include my book. If y'all are asking that question. I don't know if I can include my book because the book is not really RPG, and you can't really put an RPG. You could possibly put an official novel, but I'm not an artist. I still can't draw. I tried and I tried and I tried, and I just can't draw. My talent is not in drawing. I can't draw worth a crap. It will never ever happen. I can keep on trying, but it's never gonna happen. So, it's just not. But could you expect me to make a game this year? I don't know. I I mean, I made some levels in Mario Maker. I mean, I fiddled with Game Builder Garage, fiddled with Amnesia. I might be able to make that cover story, but I'm not entirely interested. Like, I kind of know the layout of the house. It's a small house. It like has 3 floors. Well, 4 floors. And I'm sitting there saying, like, that's a small house. Well, it actually is, because upstairs it just has that one room, and then to the attic, and that's it. That's the second floor. You do have your basement, however. You do have your basement level stuff like that. And the attic's not that big either. It's usually the basement and the first floor. Because the attic is only going to have 3 rooms, and that's it. So it's not a big house. Don't think of it as like a mansion with 4 floors. It's not. But I just don't know how many people will be interested in it. When with the RPG Maker, with the ideas that I have, I wanted you to start off as, you can't remember nothing that happened to you. All you know is that you live with a family, and that you were possibly adopted. And then you kind of explore what you want to do, because I want it to be able to make it where it's about you. But I want you to be able to be involved, with the world and such, and the lore of the world. But the thing about it is that I don't know the town's names. I don't know how many NPCs are going to be in there. I don't know how many quests are going to be in there. Because there's going to be main quests, side quests, and then I was thinking about multiple endings. So I don't think there's no way in heck it can be done by the end of this year. I honestly really don't think it will be done. Because it's just a lot of brainstorming, and this is kind of all I got so far. It's just all I got so far. But that's just me with my personal life. I could possibly go back to my personal stream, but the internet's just been not that great right now, so I've been trying to get off of it. I don't know if it's just because of all the things I did during the Christmas party week. I don't know. Or that it's just the holidays, and then people are downloading, their newest games that they could be buying. I don't know. It could be, like I said, it could be all over the place with this. But, I don't know about that. And then my YouTube just been dead, sitting there. Like I said, I could be recording all my Resident Evil playthroughs and stuff like that, but I don't know if I want to. I don't mind someone watching, but, But yeah, that's just, looking into the next year, and looking at what's going to happen, and stuff like that, and planning those things down. Also, I forgot to mention this. Another thing that I would like to do in 2022, and that's just with my personal life, that I forgot to mention, is just to improve my family relationship. I'm pretty sure some of y'all are aware that the things that they say and do. I'm pretty sure y'all are aware of it. And I have been getting along with my little brother here and there, playing games, trying to see if he wants to do something, and trying to spend time with him to improve that relationship. Since he's off of school, I don't know when. I think he's off at 2 weeks for high school. I know college, you ain't gonna go back until like January the 14th. So I don't remember. But yeah, I've been trying my best to spend time with him and possibly do things with him. But that's just within my personal life. That's just, thing that I forgot to mention that I want to improve and looked on, because um, a lot has happened this year. A lot has happened. Me graduating, getting a girlfriend, experiencing drama, more of it, kind of run away, building relationships, moving this ministry forward. So it's just, like I said, it was a lot to take on this year. It really was. That's why I feel like 2022 will hopefully be a better year than this year. I really do. I believe in it, because God has put this vision onto my heart to be able to do this, so that we can be able to accomplish His mission for this year. And honestly, I can't wait, since He kind of told me that there could be a possible in real life summer game con, that I can possibly do it in real life. The first time I heard that from Him, I was like, how can this be possible? I was like sitting here thinking, like, how? Because I want people to experience it, so that they can know, saying, like, this is what we do here. This is what we do. Yeah. That's pretty much this podcast. Sorry for there hasn't been really any events happening, due to the fact of it's just holidays. It's just literally holidays. So that should just be understandable. It's holidays, and it's just holidays. So, but we'll still have the service tomorrow to start off the new year. We're still going to have that. We're still going to be starting off with the new year tomorrow night. If y'all want to come to that, we'll still be having our service. That's not going to go anywhere. We might add some new events here and there, maybe. Also, if you're interested in those groups, come sign up if you want to. If you're interested in it, if you're interested in the groups, if you're interested in the groups, if you're just interested in the groups, if you're just interested in the groups, na 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 na. But yeah, I'm pretty sure people are still busy and having fun. So I hope that y'all been having fun through whatever y'all been doing. Hopefully you got some new stuff for Christmas. Hopefully you've been, rocking out. Because right now this is the last day of 2021. This is it. Looking back on it, a lot has happened. I'm always gonna forever miss campus. Because I honestly, the reason I love going to college is because I was able to meet so many new faces, and just being able to be out of the house. I could care less for the schoolwork and all that stuff and the 10-page history papers that I have to write. I'm never going to miss that. I'm definitely not going to miss that at all, period. But, I am going to miss the people that I used to see up there. I am going to miss, the fact that I used to go up there, And I kind of wish I set up a booth, but, COVID happened. And then, slowly, it was either you can wear a mask, you can't wear a mask, new variant, stuff like that's been going on, which is crazy. It is stupid. This should definitely be already over with. It should be over with, but it's not. It's really not. So. But, yeah, that's pretty much the podcast, yep. But oh, wow, someone came in the PC while I'm doing podcast. That is loud. Mac, you're loud. Dang, you're loud. That hurt my ears. Why is it not picking up any desktop audio? Don't know. It should be now, hopefully. But, but yeah, that's pretty much the new year and stuff that we're going to be doing. Hopefully, it will be better, like I said, and that's pretty much it for the podcast. Unless Mac want to say anything, since he came in late. You want to say?
What
this?
What are we talking about?
I was talking about what happened in ministry for this year and what we're going to be doing next year, and also not just for the ministry, for my personal life. You know, just looking back and just looking forward.
What? You getting married?
No.
Oh.
I'm just looking back and looking forward. You know, looking back at what happened within this ministry, within my personal life, and also looking forward for this ministry and for my personal life.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, that's pretty much the podcast for today. Because this is the last day of 2021.
New Year's resolutions.
Yep. Now, a lot of people failed them after a week. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that y'all enjoy this podcast. Y'all are always welcome to join in the Discord and just hang out if you want to. I don't know about movie night if y'all start asking, wait a minute, Fridays, they're usually movie nights. Well, I just haven't been doing events because people have been busy because of holidays. Like I said, the H word, holiday. So it depends on how many people show up, and depends on if they want to watch a movie or not. We'll still be having a service tomorrow, and hopefully next week we can go back into our regular events program. We'll just have to wait and see for that. I can't give any promises because I know I haven't been doing Reunifies. I know I haven't did the game night, so I haven't really been doing events because it's just a busy week, and I've just been relaxing. But if y'all want to come in the Discord VC, come out, hang out. Matt came in. Let's all just fellowship if you want to come fellowship. But let's look forward to the brand new year, a brand spanking new year, instead of looking at this dirty, filthy, rotten year. So let's look forward. See y'all guys and girls tomorrow night, 7 p.m. service. See you guys then.